Welcome to another reaction video. This one is of a woman who is asking, is it worth it to have children? Now, before we get into this clip, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, so let's go ahead and get into this.
Is this worth it? I'm 30 years old. I've been married for 6 years. I think my partner would be an amazing dad. And I've been waiting for this moment of clarity to hit me for the last 4 years. Oh, shit. And it's just not happening. When I think of myself with a kid today, I'm terrified. But when I think of myself in 20 years, I see myself with a family. How am I supposed to bridge those two people? So please, is the loss of sleep, is the loss of identity, giving up your body, is it worth it? I really need someone to tell me if having kids is worth it.
Yes, having children is worth it, but having children with her? I don't know. Listen, this woman here is extremely selfish. So I'm going to go ahead and do him a favor and say it wouldn't be worth it for her. Why? Because she talked about when she talked about her partner, not her husband, right? But her partner. Now, when a woman refers to her husband as her partner, the roles are distorted, or there are no roles. It's just kind of like, okay, if you're at home, you do this and that. If I'm at home, I do this and that. But because you're a man, you're going to go ahead and do all the other manly stuff. But if I'm not home, that means you're going to do some of the stuff that I would or should be doing. Well, I'm pointing that out because I'm telling you, this woman is incredibly selfish, right? Now, I get it, right? When you're selfish with your time, this helps you become successful. So, fellas, become selfish with your time. That way you have a better chance of reaching the level of success that you're actually looking for. Now, let's talk about this woman here. She said that she was terrified. The thought of a child is just terrifying. Oh my gosh, you're gonna lose your body? What about my beautiful body? I'm gonna give this body up for children? Oh my gosh, wait a minute. I'm gonna lose sleep? I'm going to lose my identity? Absolutely you are. Now, here's the thing about life. It continues to progress. It continues to move forward, whether you want it to or not. Now, here's the thing that she needs to be told. She is not as attractive as she once was. I get it. The makeup provides a beautiful illusion. But every single night when the makeup comes off, how does that actually look to women? It's like you're wiping off the thing that makes you beautiful. Now, personally, it's like, okay, damn, if I get fooled by the makeup, but once I see you without makeup and then I do see you with the makeup on, it's weird because now I can actually see where the makeup is piled on because I can see all the imperfections and I can see the imperfections that she's trying to cover up. I'm saying this woman thinks that she's going to keep her same body throughout her entire life. That is dumb. That is a dumb way of thinking. This is a very immature way of thinking because what is she looking at? When she sees other women who have or had the same body shape that she had, why is she not looking at them and saying, you know what? I better make sure I keep on working out. I better make sure that I'm going to eat clean. Because age and diet is going to be the biggest determining factor in how your body looks. On top of that, what is her identity? Because when you're 18, 21, 25, 30, 35, those are all different mindsets. You're constantly trying to find yourself because there's usually something that you're trying to figure out. If it's a job, if you had a job or if you have a career, now you're trying to move up. That's going to require you to have a different identity every single step of the way, because the identity that you had as a let's just say a low-level worker opposed to somebody with a title, right? And the more you move up, the bigger the title gets, which means the more responsibilities you have. That's going to constantly change your identity along with your age, right? When you hit certain ages, certain things are going to start to become more you're going to start to see that certain things matter and certain things don't matter. That's all maturity. So this woman is really saying that she's not mature. The biggest red flag that this woman has going for her is the fact that she brought this question, this life-changing, life-altering question to TikTok. What's next? Hey, should I stay in my marriage? Should I get divorced? Now, the good news is her husband is young enough to where he can actually go get a woman that's 5 to 6 years younger and actually have the children that he's looking to have, because this woman is fastly approaching auntie age, right? Now, she's talking about seeing herself with a family 20 years from now. She's talking about grandma age. Now, how the hell can she get to grandma if she doesn't become a mom? Now, if she's a grandma, that means she's going to end up with a grandma body. But again, if she's eating a certain way, if she's exercising a certain way, if she's taking care of herself like she's supposed to, then who knows? Her body may look the way that she actually wants it to look. But if she's not doing those things, which most people aren't, right? Myself included, right? Because you have to start making different decisions like, dang, you know what? I got to stop eating that. I'm eating a little bit too much of this. You know what? I got to clean this up. I got to make sure that I take this out and take that out of my diet. Because if you don't, you're going to start to feel it in your body. Now, if you're exercising, you will definitely feel it in your body. Now, as a single father, I can tell you, yes, it is worth it to have children, because the love that I'm putting out, I see that love actually coming back. Now, again, it is definitely worth it to have children, but to have children with this woman, probably not. What this woman is saying in this video is that she is not a team player. She expects all the attention to be on her. What she doesn't realize is that what she is not realizing is that the further along she gets in them 30s, the more invisible she's going to become. Now, when I say invisible, I'm talking about her level of attractiveness is going to go from, oh my gosh, who is that, to, man, move out the way. I'm trying to see this woman behind you. Get out the way, right? Meaning I'm looking through you, or I'm trying to look through you. The husband here has made a huge mistake. The biggest red flag is this woman coming to social media with this type of question, because there's trolls on social media. There's plenty of women who are not married, right? And even the women that are married, not all of them are happy, because some of them didn't choose their partner because they were in love with their partner. Some of them don't even believe that their partner, look, that got me saying partner. They don't even believe that their husbands are good men, simply because they have gotten tired of them, right? See, relationships are hard. It is the most difficult thing that you're going to deal with in this life, because this is somebody that you're constantly waking up to, going to sleep with, waking up to, going to sleep with, going on vacations, going on trips, spending money on, constantly investing in, trying to make sure they're doing what they need to do. Meaning you take care of them and they take care of you, right? That's teamwork. This woman is not giving me teamwork vibes. She's giving me vibes, right? That'll be a terrible relationship to get into or to be in. Now, fellas, I want you guys to understand that when your confidence is high, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in the work that you've put in, you won't accept terrible deals. Right? Because you realize how hard you had to work to reach that certain level. And for that level to continuously elevate, eventually you'll start to think about the first generation, the generation after that, and then the generation after that. Right now, you're talking about affecting the planet in a completely positive way. So fellas, I'm encouraging you to think about empowering the future. To empower the future, you have to empower yourself. Now, again, who you choose as a wife, the woman that you want to build a life with, is highly important. When it comes to women, there are categories. If you put the wrong woman in a certain category, you're going to be frustrated for a long time. And then you may need some recovery time. For some men, they need a lot of recovery time. And for some men, we say, you know what? That was a mistake. All right, cool. You know what? I just gotta keep moving. And that's the mentality that I know that if you're watching my channel, that's the mentality you have, or that's the mentality that you have to adopt, because life and time, it waits for no one. There is no pause button. There is no wait, hold up. Nope. It just keeps going and going and going. So with this being said, fellas, better mind, better body, better finances. Now, when we talk about improving your mind or strengthening your mind, that's going to be where what has helped me has been meditation, right? Is allowed me to be calm in not so calm situations. Now I can actually see what I need to do. It's kind of like being on the basketball court and being able to react to defenders, react to different things that are coming at you. For instance, if you're going up for a layup, but you see a guy who's finna try to block it, now you get to maneuver and change and do a different layup. Even though you're scoring, you realize all the obstacles that you had to go through in order to get that. Next is exercising. This allows you the freedom or the health that you actually need to enjoy your wealth, because health is wealth, fellas. Invest your money in things that give you a return. For instance, you can get certain credit cards that'll give you cash back, travel points, right? Those things will allow you to create a highlight reel for all the other women to see, assuming that's what you're trying to do. We live in stripper culture, fellas, so adapt. Friends with benefits, situationships, flings, and vacay bays. When you guys listen to when I listen to women speak, that's what I have going on in the background of my mind. Like, okay, what type of woman is this? Now I'm just listening to what she's saying, what she's doing, how she's reacting, how she's moving, how she thinks, because it's telling me, one, how many men have been in her body. Right. Number two is telling me how she sees life and what she wants to get out of life. That is huge. That's highly important, because for you being a successful man, if you attach yourself to a woman, you want to make sure you attach yourself to a woman, or you allow a woman to attach herself to you, that's not going to ruin what you have built up. Because the pressure that men face is we have to build ourselves into something. We have to become something. Whereas women, all they really have to do is maintain. Now, I do have a question for you guys. What do you think? Did I miss it? Am I, a little bit too hard on her? Right? What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. That means you 2.4. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.